Alright, welcome back to Paradise, and let's continue our side quest here of bombing the cave sickles. Hopefully this is the last mission of this side quest. So you're going to set up the map like this. Now this one has a unique starting sort of thing. If you read this text here, if you went to the Dank grotto, you'd actually show up here, and if you came from the original one, you'll show up here. So basically, just to give you a rundown, you know, in the bombing the cave sickles, if you took the red exit, you'll show up straight here. But then if you took the blue exit, you'll go into the Dank grotto, and then you'll show up here, and then you're surprising the cave sickles when you enter. So the cave sickle cards are going to show up at the end of the initiative track for the first round of the game, as it says over here. All right, besides here, no, 5 tiles, just a couple of things that you need to know. There's a special tunnel over here that we have to build, and we're pretty much ready to go. So let me put this away. Ginormous book. Okay, so let's place our characters. I believe I wanted to place them like so. Something like this. And we're gonna go first. Okay, but I still gotta shuffle to see which of our characters goes first. Let me zoom in to the game. Alright, so let's see. Looks like it's gonna be Zeke, then Rook, Nightingale, Cave Sickle. But we already know that the Cave Sickle is gonna go to the end of the line because we're surprise attacking them. A little benefit for going through the Dank grotto. We're going to get the first attack, and it looks like Zeke's going to be able to throw some magic spells their way. Okay, like usual, let's spend our 3 SP. You already know what's going to happen. It's going to be Euthanasia with an Empower. So that's going to be casting white with a black Empower. So that's going to be, oh, that was a 4. So it's going to be 10, 11. So they have to protect against an 11. And they roll a purple and a white. So I'm targeting obviously the one in green because he's in hindered terrain, and my friends will have an easier time killing the one below over here. So let's roll. Now you got a 10. What did I roll? An 11, right? Because of the book. Sorry, let me put the dice here. So I got an 11. He got a 10. So he definitely gets hit by it. So he's dead. All right, so it's 6 damage and wilt, but who cares about the wilt? We're just going to get rid of it. Up next, I guess I'm going to use my Gore Shot. Might as well. It is a free spell I can do every single turn. And that's going to be just a white, not empowered. Let me actually pull out this camera a little bit. So it's going to be 4, which is 10, and he's going to protect against a 10 again. Let's see. And he got a 9. Very, very close, but still damaged. Now, I'm not going to damage myself to give him more damage because I'm pretty sure my friends will be able to kill him. Sorry about that. What I am going to do though is use a juice box to heal myself because I got very damaged in the Dank grotto, so I'm going to probably use a lot of juice boxes to heal a lot of my guys. So he's going to heal for 3. So he's going to go from 5 to 2. Just like that. All right, I'm going to put this in the discard. All right, so that was Zeke. Now Rookie is up. Okay, pretty simple. Let's use 2 to attack. It's going to be 2 whites and a purple. Sorry, 2 whites and a black. Boom, 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 boom. If I can grab my black die. There you go. So I'm trying to hit an 8. You know, as long as I hit with above 10, I think he's going to die. So that's not going to cut it. So I'm definitely going to exhaust my hammer helm to re-roll. Let's re-roll the 5. That's pretty bad. I'm going to keep the double shield. That's automatically 2 damage. So let's roll. All right, so I got 9. This is perfect. So 9 minus 8 is 1 damage. So it's be 2 damage, 3 damage, 4 damage, 5 damage, and the star 6 damage exactly on the nose, so that he's going to die. And he's the one not in hindered terrain, so he doesn't get the... If he was the one in hindered terrain, he would have survived by 1. Oh, actually, he had already 2 damage, so he would have died anyway. So never mind. So let's get rid of him. Let's grab some loot. And it's going to be 9 coins. Not bad. By the way, the unique item that you see here is because in the Dank grotto, I did get the unique loot. I grabbed it from the deck and I got this wand. I'm going to probably give this to Zeke for next mission because it's actually really good. So you can, this is one-handed and he'll be able to put like a book or a talisman in the other hand, which is kind of useful. All right, so that one's that. Let's get rid of this. Now, Rook still has 1 SP left. I guess he'll move. Okay, so where does he want to go? I mean, I can leave these guys to go attack these critters here, and I can have these two guys come along this way to deal with that. And, you know, I could actually go get the loot as well. So I move at 7, so let's go see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to stay right here because this is going to activate. So let's go see what it says. Okay, well, this is interesting. We just uncovered our first hidden stuff in the game. So this is going to be UM1 and UM1 from the large deck and the small deck. And guess what? We ran into Whopper, who is the, as you can see, the warrior sickle. Let's take a look at his card. Okay, we'll look at this a bit later, but he's going to appear over here, and the red marker over here goes away, and now we're kind of screwed. I do need to add the Whopper card to the track. Oh, by the way, I was supposed to take out group number 2 here because they all died. Actually, let me just get rid of that card altogether. Okay, so what does Whopper do? All right, so superior anatomy, he's immune to condemn, and he's unaffected by terrain, so he's always going to move his full 6 every time. Rally at the start of his turn. Each cave sickle moves 2 spaces towards the nearest opponent. So even though these guys are super far and they wouldn't activate, they're just going to keep moving closer. Okay? And he's got some pretty crazy attack. By the way, if you look up here, you're going to get scared a little bit. 80 health. That's insane. All right, and he's really hard to hit in magic as well as a teal and an orange. That's crazy. Let's see what he says. Is there somebody adjacent? Then he's going to attack, move to be within range 6, and then make a 6 attack, giving wilt and paralyze. So it's a double attack. And then if there's somebody within range 6, he does a 6 attack, and then he does a force wilt paralyze, and then he makes another 6 attack against the opponent, doing the exact same thing. Oh my goodness, this is insane. And then, or if you can't do either, he's gonna move and spawn 2 more cave sickles. Okay, so this is something we definitely don't want to happen every single time. This would be horrible, adding more cave sickles to the board. Okay, so what do I do with Rook? I still have 2 movement. Now, unfortunately, no matter what I do, I'm gonna be in ranged, so I'm gonna suffer from the ranged attack when he activates right now. And also, I do need to heal myself because I just restored from the previous mission and I'm really damaged, so I'm going to end up using a lot of my cards just to heal myself because I don't want to die right away. That would be horrible. By the way, he does have 2 armor as well, which is horrible. Oh man, this is going to hurt really badly. Oh my god, a star is +2. Oh god. Okay, so what he's going to do, he's going to do an attack 6 against the nearest opponent. So I guess I will back up twice. So I moved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess I'll go 6, 7. I'll wait over here. Yeah, let's do that. So before I go though, okay, let me start using some of these cards. So I got a couple of juice boxes, so that's going to heal me for 6. I'm going to use these up. So let's get rid of 5, 6. And you know what? I'm going to use this as well. This pop that's going to heal me for 3. So I'm going to be fully healed, and it's going to give me an SP back. So let's start. At least I can use this to maybe dodge an attack that he's going to send my way. So let me get rid of this. And I'm back to full health, but probably not for long. Okay, so that was Rook's turn. Now I do have an extra SP. I could have gone into melee with him with that extra SP, but I'd rather keep it to dodge. Okay, so now we're going to activate Whopper. It sucks that the camera's from above, so you can't really see his nice little standee here. But that's what he looks like. He's a gigantic cave sickle. Okay, so from here, all right, so let's go down his thing. So he's gonna do at the start of his turn. Okay, I can't forget that all the cave sickles are gonna move 2 spaces towards the nearest guy. So it's gonna go 1. You can't move anymore. 1. Wait, I gotta do this in order. So 1, 2. Then he's gonna go, and he can't move because he can't go 1, 2 because that'll cost an extra movement. And then this one's just gonna go 1. All right, because he would need 2 to go across the water. Okay, so that's done with this. All right, now is there an opponent within range 6? Yes. Then make a 6 attack. 2 teal and an orange. Oh my god! So you can do 16. Sorry, 2 teal and a black. You can do 16 base max number, which would be insane. So I'm actually going to dodge that for sure. I think that's one trick against this guy. You just got to keep your dodges ready because this is going to hurt. So let me dodge. I'm gonna dodge first. Come on, I need really high numbers here. And all books, so that's gonna be a whiff. And then he's gonna attack me. So it's gonna be 2 teal and a black against 10. Oh boy. So let's see. Okay, so it's not. Oh, he missed his attack. That's awesome. Awesome way to start. Okay, so that's good. So follow up wilt and whatever, which is not gonna happen because he didn't hit me, thankfully. Then it says make a range 6 attack against the same opponent. All right, so he attacks me again to do wilt and paralyze again. So that's going to be the exact same thing. This time I can't. Actually, you know what? I think I will use my SP to dodge. I'm going to dodge that. All right, so I'm going to roll a black. Remember, you can always spend 1 SP to dodge. And I don't dodge. Okay, well, that's what I get for him missing his attack. So now he's going to roll this, and it's going to be against 10. Oh, wow, I got really lucky. So he rolled only an 8, so that's a double whiff. All right, so he missed, he doesn't do his follow-up attack, and I just got really lucky. I can't express how lucky I got right there on those rolls. And I think that is it, right? Because at the end of that, he's not going to do anything else. So I think what I'm probably going to be doing is, because he's sort of immune to magic, I'm probably going to send Zeke this way to try to take care of these cave sickles, and send these guys this way to try to tag team him and do a lot of damage. That's what I'm thinking. All right, so Nightingale's going to go. Okay, so 1 to move. I think right away I'll just activate men so I don't forget. Get 1 use token here. Just get these 2 like this. Yeah, so I already paid for movement. So she moves at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, man, no matter where she goes, she's not going to be... Unless she starts launching arrows at the cave sickles, maybe that's her. Yeah, you know what? She's going to try to take care of these cave sickles. No choice. So she's going to go 1, 2, 3. Because from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's in range. And I guess she'll take care of the loot, and she's going to chuck arrows this way so that she can kill those guys, I guess. All right, so she's going to attack. Let me use 2 SP. And yeah, so I'm going to roll a very crappy purple and white. Let's see what happens. So I got an 11, not bad. So 11, that's minus, let's see, with 2 cave sickles, no, they don't get a bonus. So 11 minus 8 is 3. Plus, let's see, 2 shields, sorry, focus. 2 shields is 2, and a star is 1. So there's 2 shields here, so that's 4 damage, and that's it. Now with the 2 books, I can move again, and let me move up like this, whatever. That's probably fine. Actually, you know what? I'll stay here, just because she'll get a bonus next turn when she doesn't move. So that's it. That's 4 damage to the cave sickle right over here. And that's going to be it for Nightingale. So let's see what Remy's up to. Actually, before I activate Remy, I do give out a token, because remember, every time she hits with Paradigm Shift or Paradigm Assault, whenever you hit with an attack, an ally within SY gains haste, barrier, or courage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give courage to Remy. This is going to give her hopefully chances to do a lot more damage, because she's going to get a star, a shield, and a book every time she attacks, and it discards only when she misses, but she has so many rerolls that hopefully this will last a long time. All right, so let me put that on her card. Oh boy, I'm already very scared of this guy. So she's gonna spend an SP to move. So she's gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then she can move again. She can get in front. Then she's gonna get attacked by the by Whopper, which is okay, because then she'll have a lot of SP and other shenanigans that she can use. So let's do that. So let's spend an SP, which I already did. I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there anything else I can do? Well, you know what? If I go 1, 2, and then 1, 2, I still don't make it. Well, then if I use my, you know what? I could make it. All right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all my SP. So this is going to make me move 2 more. This is going to make me move 2 more. So I move 4 more spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. And remember, I got like the shadows over here. So I'm going to exhaust this card. So that's going to make me move 2 spaces, not creating a break attack. So I'm actually going to go to its side, like right over here. All right. And I'm going to attack it with a Blade Works. All right, so I got a ton of rerolls. I'm gonna roll a white and an orange because the finesse abilities on those. Now I can't empower it, but remember, I get a star, I get a shield, and I get a book for this roll, and I got a couple of rerolls. So hopefully I get over a 10. I'm gonna need a lot because remember, he has armor of 2. Oh boy, this is gonna hurt. Oh, look at that, perfect. So I'm not gonna reroll this, this is fine. So this is gonna be starting off at 13. All right, let's look at his card. All right, so his armor 8, defense 8. So it's 13 minus 8. We're starting at 5, right? Yeah, so this 8. So we're starting at 5. And he's got 2 armor. That's all we really have to care about, 2 armor. All right, what else do my swords give me? Let me go check my card. 2 shields give me +2 damage, and a star gives me +1. Okay, so let's calculate this. So we're starting off at 5 damage already. Now 2 shields is an extra 2 damage, so that's going to be 2 shields there, so I'm at 7 damage. Now the extra shield from courage doesn't going to give me anything because I don't have a third one on here, and the books don't give me anything. All right, but the stars give me a damage each, so I get a damage from this and a damage from that. So in total it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage minus 2. That's going to be 7 damage. All right, so let's start off. That's not bad. So you know what? I'm going to calculate all his damage down here. So we can all see. So I'm going to pool all his damage over here, trying to get to 80. Okay, that's going to be interesting. All right, so she's done her attack. There you go. So now the cave sickles are going to go. So starting with number 1, let's see, he's going to move 2. Could he move and get somebody within range? So let's see, he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and nobody is in range 4 because he has no line of sight because of this wall. So no, this number 2, again, 1, 1, 2, because it's hindered terrain, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, still can't move. This one could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to stay right there. So he's going to chuck an attack at Nightingale, which is going to be 2 orange. And Nightingale is definitely going to dodge that. So she's going to exhaust her ability to dodge. And now she actually, because she's using the occult shirt, it says dodge. If you successfully dodge, you can counter. And because she's got a bow and arrow, she can counter with a bow and arrow. All right, so let's see. So I definitely dodged that because he missed. So I'm going to get to attack back. I believe I'll double check that in the rules, but I believe a range attack still works. So that's going to be a purple and a white attacking back. So I need to get an 8. I got an 8, but that's not going to help me at all. Actually, I'm going to I can actually tap my quiver, exhaust my quiver to re-roll the 3. So I just need like a 5 and he's going to die. I rolled a 2. All right, so he's not going to die. All right, so that's it for the round. All right, so let's do this. Let's shuffle. Let's see who's up first. Who's ready? It's gonna be Remy. That's great. Cave Sickles. That's not good. Zeke, Nightingale, Rook, and then Whopper. All right. All right. So let's get started with Remy. I think she's gonna start off by doing In the Shadows, just so she can get a better positioning in the forest over here, or hindered terrain, so he gets -1 to his attacks. I think that'll be extremely important. Also, another reason is because I can get somebody exactly on the other side here, and we're going to activate some flanking. All right, so this is going to be really important, I think, for the strategy here. All right, now, what I'm going to do also is use a, let's see, what does this do? This pop. This is the one that gives me heal for 3 and gives me an SP. I'm going to end up using this right now. So I'm going to give myself an SP. So I'm going to go to 4. All right, I'm gonna heal for 3. All right, because I was at 6 damage, and he can deal a ton of damage, so I'm trying to heal as much as I can. And you know what? While I'm here, might as well use my juice box so I can just heal completely. I mean, there's no point in holding on to it at this point. Let me discard this. All right, sorry if I'm moving my cards around. All right, and I got knives that I can chuck. You know what? Let me chuck my knives before I even start. You know what? Let's just go full-fledged here. It's going to be purple -2 because he's got 2 armor. The 3, so it's going to be 1 damage. All right, turn this to a 3 and remove the 1. All right, so it's at 8 out of 80. We're 1/10 of the way there. All right, but we didn't start my turn yet. All right, so I'm going to start off by doing Blade Works. And I think I'm definitely going to empower that. All right, so it's going to be an orange and a white plus a black. All right, so what do I need? What do I need? I just need high numbers. All right, remember I got courage. So actually, because I have courage, maybe I shouldn't be rolling this die. No, you know what? I'm not going to roll the black die. Let me give my SP back. Because I can attack 2 more times, and I already have courage. I got a bunch of different icons that I'm going to be adding to these dice. So let's just try to get at least 8. All right, so that's going to be 8. All right, that's a hit. With courage, let's see. It's going to be a net of 0. But you know what? I'm going to re-roll that 2. Might as well, because 6 is really strong. So if I can get like a 5 or higher on this one, I'll be dealing some good damage. And it's a 2 again. You know what? Let me re-roll that one again. This is kind of ridiculous. Come on, baby. We got to deal damage to this thing. And it's a 3. Okay, so 9. So right now it's a net of 1 damage. The 2, which is going to be 2 more damage. So we're at 3. With the star, we're at 4 damage. He has 2 armor. I just dealt it 2 more damage. All right, so 1 and 2. 1, 2. So we're at 10 damage. All right. Unfortunately now, I'm going to attack 2 more times, but I can't re-roll anything. All right, so it's going to be straight up just this, -8. Let's see what happens. Hopefully it's a lot of damage. I miss, obviously. Come on. And I miss again. Okay, well, that's kind of sucks. All right, so that was a miss. So that was this. Now the cave sickles are going to go. We already know these 2 guys are not going to do anything because they can't reach, but he is going to attack me. Now he's going to do his special attack, though, the one that's a range 4. This one here. So it's going to be 2 oranges attacking me. Yeah, 2 oranges. Let's see what happens. Trying to hit a 10. So he got an 11. 11. So that's 1 damage plus 1 shield. It's 2 damage, and that's about it. So I'm going to get 2 damage. So 2 damage to Nightingale. She's at 3 damage. All right, but then he gets to move and make another attack. And this is the one that I'm definitely going to dodge. So I'm going to activate her dodge again. All right, and what's beautiful about this one is that he's only rolling 2 white dice because he's out of SOI with everyone else. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm rolling a dodge on that. So I'm going to be able to counter it with my occult shirt for almost guaranteed. And I'll probably be able to kill it. So he got 9, but I have a defense of 12, so he misses. So I get to counter. So I'm going to counter with these 2. So as long as I hit, I'm going to also boost Zeke's stuff. So let's go see. Boom! 14! All right, he's going to get slaughtered. So he's going to die. All right. And I'm going to give 1, 2, 3, 4. Only Zeke's in my SOI, so I get to give him either courage or barrier or haste. I think I'm going to give him haste because he likes to chuck his spells, and his spells are expensive. So with haste, he's going to gain an extra SP every single round, and I think that's going to be really handy for him. What do you guys think? Or do I give him armor? No, you know what? I'll give him haste. All right, so we got haste on Zeke, and we have courage on Remy. All right, that's it for these cave sickles. All right, so the cave sickles are done. And now, speaking of Zeke, he's gonna go. So first thing he's gonna do is move. Oh, well, he gets an extra SP because of haste. So he's gonna use his first SP to move. So he's gonna move at 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you know what? He's actually going to spend another one to go inside the hindered terrain. I think that would be a smart idea. So he's going to spend another one to go right over here. Okay, so he spent actually spent 2 SP already. Um, Actually, it's the second round. He carried over 1, so he was at 5. All right, so he spent 2. He's got 3 left. I think what he's going to do is spend all 3. Euthanasia with an Empower. I really need one of these Euthanasias to hit so I can get Wilt on him. So it does automatically 2 damage every time we hit Whopper. All right, so that's going to be a white and an Empower. Oh, come on, baby. We need something good here. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, yes, that's what I'm looking for. So that's going to be 6 plus 6, 12, 13, 14. Now, his protection is a teal and an orange, which are really good dice. So it's got to get less than 14. Come on. Less than 14. Less than 14. He got a 5. I didn't even need to empower it. All right, that's awesome. So that's going to be 6 more damage. So let me put a 10 instead of a 5. So that's going to be 5 plus 1. So I'll put 3 minus 1. So he's at 16 damage. But more importantly, I just gave him Wilt. Let me go find a Wilt token here somewhere. Sorry, they're all here. So let's give Wilt to the Whopper. So now every time we hit him with an attack, no matter what, he's going to suffer 2 irreducible damage. So we're just going to get 2, 2, 2, 2. So eventually, even though we're not dealing a lot of damage, we'll whittle him down. All right, but Zeke's not done yet. So we're going to do a Gore Shot. Not likely gonna hit because it's straight up white, but you know what, if he rolls a 5 again, it is gonna hit. So well, 2, that's not gonna cut it. So that's gonna be 8, and again he's gonna roll these 2 to protect against 8. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get it, and he got 14. All right, there you go. That's how I run sometimes. So that's it for Zeke. Now Nightingale's up next. Now let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Now she does not in range. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. 1 2 3. She's gonna have to spend all 3 of her SP just to get it in this area over here to help out, deal damage and positive effects. But I don't think I have a choice. So she's gonna spend just 3 SP. She's gonna spend all 3. She's gonna go. So she moves at 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 movement. Go 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11, right over here. Now I think what she's gonna do is she's gonna activate her once per encounter ability to give everyone SP. Okay, so let's activate it here. Let's use, that's gonna give her 2. It's gonna give everyone else 1. Let me just deal with that quick. So Rook's gonna have 4 on his turn instead of the regular 3. And now with these 2, I'm actually gonna try to hit Whopper, because if I hit, even though I don't deal no damage, I really want to give courage to Rook because he's going to come up next and he's going to try to wail on Whopper. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll, which is a white and a purple. I can't empower it, I'm out of SP. So let's see if I hit. Now I'm going to re-roll that 2 with this quiver ability here. Come on, I really need to hit, so I need a 3. I just need a 3. I just need a 3. I just need a 3. There you go, a 3. All right, so that's gonna be no damage. All right, but I don't really care. As long as I hit, I'm gonna go get a courage token, and I'm gonna give this to Rook. All right, so that was Nightingale. So let's move her card over. So next is gonna be Rook. So what do I want to do with Rook? All right, he's got 4 SP, pretty simple. 1 to move, so he moves at 7. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So remember, with aspect, he gets to ignore all the movement detriments, moving through characters or hindered terrain, and he moves at 7 because of the bonus here. So now he's got courage. He's going to spend 2 SP to do an attack. Remember, I do get a reroll, so that's going to be 2 whites and a black. 2 whites and a black. Okay, and let's see. Oh wait, I did hit, so he gets 2 damage, because remember, because of Wilt. I can't forget that. So let's give him 2 damage. 1, 2. So he's at 18 out of 80. Oh man. All right, but hopefully this is going to be a great roll, and we're going to deal 10 damage. All right, let's go. Oh my goodness, I got 4 shields though. Okay, I'm gonna definitely keep that, but I'm gonna re-roll everything else because that was kind of pitiful. So let's do a reroll. Okay, come on. As long as I hit, I'm dealing at least 4 damage. That's gonna be insane. Come on, come on, come on. Yes, 9. Perfect, I hit. Okay, so 9 minus 8, I'm starting at 1 damage. All right, now every shield is a damage, so it's gonna be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and courage is gonna be 8. Now every star is a damage, so it's gonna be 9, 10 damage in total, minus his 2 armor is gonna be 8 damage. All right, so I'm gonna get a 10, put back a 2. All right, so he's at 26. 26, and the wilt, can't forget. So I'll give back a thing, a 3, and give back a 5. All right, gotta always remember, as long as I'm hitting, I'm doing wilt, which is great. All right, that's all that's gonna happen with Rook. So now it's gonna be Whopper's turn. Remember, at the start of his turn, all the Capesicles are gonna move 2 times. So 1, 2, 1, 2. That's about it. They can't move anymore. All right, then he's gonna go down his card. Now there's a bunch of people adjacent to him, so he's gonna do something. It says make a separate against it. Oh, I should have read that. Make it. Oh, by the way, I did get a flank attack, so technically he gets 1 more damage. Sorry about that. Keep forgetting. So he's at 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. All right, almost a third of the way, or past a third of the way. Okay, so it says, is there an opponent adjacent? It says make a separate attack against each adjacent opponent. Then move to be at range 6 from adjacent opponents. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess over here. I guess. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does he go in the corner? Yeah, I'll figure that out later. Then move and then make a range 6 to the farthest opponent, inflicting wilt and paralyze. Okay, I really don't want to get wilted or paralyzed, so let me figure out who he's gonna attack. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The furthest opponent will be Rook, because he doesn't have. Yeah, I guess he has to move 6. Okay, because the thing is, he has to be 6 range from adjacent opponents. Now he wouldn't go over here because he wouldn't be 6 away from these guys. He's gonna come by here, and I just realized that he's gonna get all kinds of break attacks because he has nothing against break attacks while he runs away. All right, so first though, he's gonna attack each adjacent opponent. All right, so just to start off, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use both the defensive core on Remy and Rook. All right, so we're all gonna roll our defense, our dodge, and he's gonna roll still 2 teals. All right, so the first attack, let's say it's against Rook. So let's see what the defense is. So it's gonna be 10 plus all books, so just 10. Oh man, this is gonna hurt. Oh, damn, I'm lucky. All right, so that's a miss. And then the same thing for Remy. I got 4 shields, so her defense is 14. So it's going to be this minus 14. Wow, I am super lucky. Super duper lucky. I don't know what to say. Okay, so now he's going to go down his card. It says, then move to be at range 6 from adjacent opponents. Yeah, there's nothing on his card that says he doesn't get any break attacks. So he's going to get a break attack from Rook, he's going to get a break attack from Remy, and he's going to get a break attack from Nightingale when he goes through, right? I guess. Okay, so Rook's going to go first. So it's going to be 2 whites and a black, because that's his hammer. Going to go through his stats. That's what he has. So let's do that. So that's going to be a hit. So that's going to be 11 minus 8, which is 3. 3 damage, 4, 5, 6 damage, 7 damage, and the courage, 9, 10 damage. Minus 2, which is 8 damage, but because of wilt, it goes back up to 10 damage. Basically, wilt negates his armor. Just think of it that way. So that's going to be 10 damage. All right, I guess let's give him a 10. All right, now Remy's going to do the same thing. Now she rolls an orange and a white. 7 is not going to do it, so that's 0 damage. Then he's going to move 6. 1, 2, 3. Actually, he can't move through opponents, though. So where's he going to go? I guess he's going to go in the corner over here to be 6 away from Remy. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's gonna go in this corner, and he's gonna get a he's gonna get a break attack from my mage character over here. Unfortunately, he only rolls a white and a purple with his crappy staff. So let's see what happens. Well, it is a hit. So this is gonna be 10 minus 8, which is 2, plus the wilt, which is 4. Well, actually, let me just deal him 2 damage right away, so I don't have to deal with the wilt. So it's going to be 2 damage. Now each book with my staff is 2 damage. So it's 2 plus 2, that's 4, minus 2 armor, it's going to be 2. Plus the staff is magic damage, so it would have, he couldn't have blocked it anyway. So let me give a 5. Where are the 5s? Where are the 5s? Where are the 5s? Here you go. Take a 5, put back a 3. All right, so what we're looking at here, so let me put this as a 10 and get rid of the 5. All right, so he's at exactly halfway. He's at 43 out of 80. All right, but he's not done yet. He's got a lot of stuff on his card. Then make a range 6 against the adjacent opponent. Then make a range 6 against the farthest opponent. So the farthest opponent is going to be 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be Remy for sure, because he doesn't have line of sight there. So he's going to attack Remy with the 2 and a black. All right, now Remy does have an extra SP from the Nightingale spell, so she's actually going to use it to dodge because she doesn't want to get paralyzed or wilted. So she's going to roll the dodge or pay for the dodge. So her defense is going to be +1, 11. All right, so he's going to roll this against my 11, 12 technically, because I'm in hindered terrain. So he needs at least a 12 to hit. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, he definitely hits this time. All right, so this is going to be 15 minus 12. So we're looking already at 3 damage. Now each shield is +1. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Star is +2, 9, 10 damage. 10 damage minus my armor of 2. That's gonna be 8 damage in total. So, oh my god. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, that hurt. But now I have to do a follow-up, inflict wilt and paralyze of force 10. So I need to roll my conviction, which is a white and a purple, to try to hit 10. If not, I get paralyzed, and he basically she skips her next turn, which would be horrible. And I got 11. So there you go. It doesn't get inflicted wilt or paralyzed. That's fantastic. And finally, he's done. He went through his card. Whew. Well, hopefully he's last on the line again, because he's kind of painful. Well, at least we're going to get to face him by ourselves. It's going to take forever for these cave sickles to come around. All right, let's go see. Let's go see who's first. Cave sickles, Rook, which is good. Remy, yes. Nightingale, yes. Then Whopper, and then Zeke. All right, so the cave sickles, we already know they're going to do absolutely nothing because they're in range of absolutely anything. So Rook's going to go next. All right, Mr. Beefstick, you're up. So I think he's going to spend an SP to move. I think I'm going to end up using a lot of my abilities now, just go full-fledged and just waste everything. So he's going to move 7. He just needs to move 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to be in... You know what? I'm going to let Remy go into hinder terrain. Let's see. She moves at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with the shadows. You know what? I'll send... But then I'm going to get a break attack. You know what? She has to go there, because if I try to go there, I'm going to get break attack. So I'm actually going to stay right here. All right, from there, obviously spend 2 to attack. It's going to be 2 whites and a black. All right, so again, come on. I need some high damage here. High damage, high damage, high damage. Oh, yes. That is almost the perfect roll. All right, so 14 minus 8. So we're already looking at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 with courage, 16, 17. All right, 17 damage minus 2 armor. That's 15 more. All right, so let's get a 10. You know what? Let's get a 25. So 15 more. So get rid of a 10 and put back 25. All right, so he's at 35, 45, 55, 58 out of 80. Not bad. All right, now I'm definitely going to use my once per encounter ability here to attack again. My relic. Let's take him down. All right, so that's going to be an 8. It's a hit. I'm going to definitely reroll that too because I got all the shields here. I got a 6, which is really high. So as long as, you know what, even if I roll another 2, it's still a hit. But I'm just hoping for something better. You know, if I roll a 7 here, it would be fantastic. Give it another 10 damage. It's a 2. All right, so the difference is 0. It's still a hit though. Oh, by the way, I did forget again, wilt, an extra +2, so this 3 becomes a 5. Sorry about that, I keep forgetting. So let's give him a 5. All right, so this is 8 to 8. It's 0. So defense is 8, so we're starting off at 0. All right, so 1 damage, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With the courage, 7, 8. So that's 8 damage minus the 2 armor. It's going to be 6, but because of wilt, another 8. All right, so we're going to turn this to 10 and give him 3 more. All right, so let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 65, 68 out of 80. He's almost dead. We're going to take him down. Maybe we'll take him down this round. All right, that's it for Rook. Not much else for him to do. He's going to keep his dodge ready. He's going to have this to not get any damage. He's got 1 more to keep as another dodge maybe. I think he's good. All right, so that's it for that. Next is going to be Remy. Okay, so 1 to move and then do in the shadows. So I move at 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then in the shadows, I'm going to get right in that little corner spot right over there. Now, unfortunately, there's no way to flank him because he's right in the corner of the map, but that's okay. Next, let's do Blade Works. I'm going to basically attack twice. I'm not going to empower it, and I'm going to spend my other SP to attack. So here you go, 2 attacks of a orange and white. Now, she has courage as well. Let me just put it here as a reminder. So as long as I hit, so 10, that's a hit, so that's good. So I'm gonna deal 2 damage right away. Can't forget because of wilt. So put back a 5, put back a 3, put back a 5. Here you go, boom. All right, let me take these out. Put 25. Okay, so it's gonna be 10 minus 8, which is 2. The 2 shields is an extra 2 damage. The star from courage is an extra damage. Armor, so that's an extra 3 damage. Boom. All right, then we're gonna attack again. Boom, that's what I'm talking about. So 15 minus 8, so that's 7 damage to start. So 7, 8, 9, 10 with the courage, 11, 12, 13 with the courage. Sorry, let's do that again. Sorry, 7, 8, 9 because these 2 shields. 8, 9, 10, 11 with these 2 shields with the courage. 12. Wait, I'm losing track here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 minus 2, 12 more damage. I'm trying to mix myself up here. These are 1s. So there you go. 12 more damage. Now, is he dead? 50, 60, 70, 80. There you go, he's dead. We did it. We did it, folks. We took him down. Boom. That wasn't so bad, was it? Yeah, it was kind of bad. I got really lucky. He missed most of his attacks, but I was dodging a lot. So you really have to keep your dodges handy here. So I'm going to go read the... You get a special loot from taking him down. I'm going to remove the wilt. Put the courage back for Remy, and let's go. She's out of SP, so she's done. Yeah, there you go. So next is gonna be Nightingale. She's gonna go up here, I guess, to start attacking these guys. Yeah, sure. So she's gonna move 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's going to spend another SP to move 2. 1, 2. Then she's going to spend another SP to look at what this treasure is over here. And then, Whopper's done. All right, then Zeke's gonna go. He's gonna move 1. That's 1 SP out of 4. He's gonna use another SP to look at this treasure, and then we're done. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna look at what Whopper's loot is, because it is something special you don't grab from the loot deck, and then I'll figure out what these 2 tokens are, and I'll be back. All right, this is awesome. Whopper gave me a monster loot for the cave sickles, so I'll probably trade this in when I go back to town for materials so I can unlock an upgrade. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. Now the red one just gave me gold, but the interesting one is the green one was actually a trap. All right, it's not a gold, so Nightingale actually has to do a strength 10 test, and if she fails, she gets purple worth of damage and she's paralyzed. Okay, so her strength is a terrible 2. So let's see, she's gonna need at least an 8. She rolled a double once. So she's gonna get paralyzed. Let me find a paralyzed token. Right over here. So she's gonna have to skip her next turn, and she gets damage equal to 3. So she's gonna take 3 damage on her card. All right, and that's about it for the round. Sorry, there was still yeah, that's it for the round. Okay, so new round. Remy's gonna go first. By the way, the book says obviously this is where you need to plant the bomb. All right, so Remy's gonna move. Let's use 1 to move. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's gonna use her like in the shadows. Oh, I forgot to untap things. So she's gonna use this to move 2. 1, 2. She's gonna go here. She's gonna use 1 SP to now plant the bomb right here, and we're pretty much ready to go. Now the book's gonna say when you plant the bomb, the exit's gonna appear here, and we have 5 turns to get out of here. So at the start of every round, so when we finish this round, at the start of the next round, we're gonna get 1 time token. When you get to 5 time tokens, everyone's gonna get defeated if we don't exit by that time, but we're sure to make it 5 turns to just come here. It's almost a guarantee. All right, so she's pretty much done. And Zeke's just gonna run like hell. So he's got 5 SP. So he's gonna spend 3. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He'll move 2 more. Boom. 1, 2. So he's got 1 SP left. So he's done. Rook's gonna go. Same exact thing. He's only got he's got 4 SP left. So he's gonna use 3. So he moves at 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He'll use his other SP to move again. 1, 2. Then Nightingale, who's paralyzed. Oh, that was poison. Sorry, put the wrong one. Anyway, she's gonna get paralyzed removed, and she can't do any other actions. Then the cave sickles are gonna go. So could they move and attack? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he'll be able to attack me. So he's gonna go first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now range 4 is both of these guys, but he attacks the closest one, which is gonna be Zeke. So it's gonna be an orange and a white. That's gonna be a 10. So that's a hit. It's gonna be 2 shields, so 2 damage. So let me go get 2 damage and put it on Zeke. All right. The other one's gonna go, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, stuck here, won't have line of sight, so they're not gonna do anything. All right, there you go, that's the end of the round. Now it's gonna go fast. It's pretty much the end of the mission. If I want, I can just run to the exit here and just finish this off as fast as possible. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Maybe I'll have to kill these cave sickles because they're in my way. All right, so Rook, I think it's pretty much over. He's gonna move and attack. So 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, stand right here. It's gonna be 2 whites and a black, trying to hit an 8. I do miss, but I'm gonna definitely re-roll that. Well, you sort of know the drill by now. I'm gonna re-roll the 3, as long as I get a 4 or above, and I got a 4. So it's a hit. I do have courage, so it's a hit. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4 with the courage, 5-6 damage because of the extra shield and the star, which is the damage. So boom, I just killed it. Courage is awesome. So that's gonna be done. Then it's gonna be it for Rook. By the way, I do get a time token. Let me just use the these tokens as time tokens for now. All right, so I'm gonna put one here. Actually, let me put a die instead. Here you go. Boom, one time. Okay, so cave sickles are gonna go. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't have line of sight though. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now he has line of sight. He's gonna attack Rook. He's the only guy that he can attack. It's gonna be just 2 whites though. Pretty pathetic attack. 9, which is a miss. All right. Then Remy's gonna go. She has 3 SP, so she moves at let's see, 7, so 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then she's gonna use her like in the shadows to move up here. So she's done. Zeke's gonna go next, and he's gonna use 3 SP to empower a euthanasia spell on the cave sickle. And I missed, so he's gonna suffer 3 damage. That was hilarious. All right, he's gonna do gore shot. 5, so 11. He has to protect against an 11. Yeah. And he misses, so that's gonna be, I'll damage myself twice again to deal with 4 damage. And that's it for Zeke. Nightingale's gonna go. Now, does she have line of sight? No, so she has to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? She's gonna move as close as possible, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right in front. Then she's gonna do her attack. It's gonna be a 13. It's gonna slaughter him. He's dead. It's gonna give me a loot, combat loot, whatever. 7, and there you go. Now I'm gonna run. You know what? Just to cut the video short, they're all just gonna run by and go to the exit. So this removes the cave sickle card. Let's shuffle this, so on and so on. They're just gonna run. You know, they'll make it eventually. Maybe if they even take 2 turns, it'll be turn 3. Then they're gonna be out, and that's gonna be the end of the mission. All right. So I hope you enjoyed it. I got lucky with some good Whopper rolls. You didn't roll really well against me, but we'll see you in the next one. Later.